Hey everybody, coming back at you today. I know it's been a few weeks. Mail's been really slow, but I did get a couple TTMs or through the mail autographs here over the last couple days. And I have one in person that I'll share at the end as well. But we're going to start here first in 120 days with Mr. Joe Nemecheck there on that 1993 tracks. He was the 92 Busch Series champ, as you can see there in that picture. He had the nickname Front Row Joe, given to him by Mr. Wally Dallenbach. Seemed like Joe Nemechek was always competing for the pole when he did make the Winston Cup Series at the time. But he's the father of John Hunter Nemechek, who is currently in the Truck Series. And again, that came back in 120 days. Next up, again, racing return. I do love NASCAR for those that know me. He came back in 107 days, and it's Mr. Ernie Irvan there on that 1994 tracks and on that 1993 finish line. Man, that blue looks cool there on the yellow. Mr. Irving had a horrific crash in 1994 where he was only given a 10% chance to live. Beat that, came back, raced again, and was able to win races after that. So that's just awesome. Again, I'm a huge NASCAR fan, so to get Mr. Ernie Irvan is really cool for me. And next up in 9 days is Mr. Vern Den Herder. They're from the 72 Dolphins. He played for them on that undefeated team, and that is a what year is this? This is a 1980 Topps, and that's 1977. Again, hooks it up with that 17-0. Also signed the 3x5 note card. So thank you, Mr. Den Herder. Again, that was in 9 days. We'll follow that one up with Mr. Mills Watson. It smudged a little there. It's all right. Anytime I can get somebody that was on an episode of MASH, that is awesome with me. For those that know, MASH is my 1A, one show between MASH and The Simpsons. They're my two favorite shows of all time. But Mills Watson was also on BJ and the Bear and Harper Valley PTA, and that came back in 12 days. Following him in 6 days is Mr. Wayne Thomas. Mr. Thomas played for the Leafs, Rangers, Canadians, and man, do I love that mask. That's just super cool, I think. Those early goaltender masks with that, Gary Cheevers with the stitches on it. I just think that's super cool. And there again, Mr. Wayne Thomas, being a Maple Leafs fan, that's just awesome to get back. And those came in 6 days. And in 19 days, this one's really cool as a Maple Leafs fan. Mr. Pete Conacher played for the Leafs, Rangers, Blackhawks, but he also played for the Hershey Bears, my hometown team. I have season tickets to them. So I think that's really cool to get somebody that played for the Leafs and the Bears. There are a couple guys that played for both teams, but I just sent this picture. He included this one, and he included this really cool photo here. And then on the back, it's his dad, his uncle, him, Al Rollins, and Frank Martin there on that picture. I think that was really cool to include, so I'm super thankful for that. And just a little note about playing in Hershey. A lot of guys who have played in Hershey in the past always talk about how wonderful it was there. And we do have a lot of former players that have stayed in the area. So that's all the TTMs that came in this past week. And in the month of February, I did get to go to a concert. I saw Mr. Phil Vassar. There, see if I can get the glare. So they weren't actually signing in person because of still COVID restrictions, but they did have photos that he signed right ahead of the show. So I figured, why not pick up two? He's one of my favorite country artists. I enjoyed seeing him, and it was good to see live music again. With that, do hit the thumbs up button, like, subscribe, and with that, stay safe.